man, the thing about live, you can't edit that out, man. Once you say it, it's done. It's a done deal. So welcome back, everybody. Today is Friday, obviously. I am trying to do this new thing where I go live on Friday nights or Saturday nights to get ready for whatever it is that I'm doing. Like usually just going out to dinner. I mean, I don't normally do anything else on a Friday night, especially during COVID, because there's nothing else to do here in Ohio. And I'm not complaining because I know a lot of places you can't even go out to eat. So if you happen to see my bed behind me, please ignore it because I'm telling you can't edit this stuff out. Okay, so the reason why my bed's a mess is because I am going to be doing a closet clean out. So I'm really excited for that. I just started working on it right before I started filming this, but I can only do it a little bit at a time. So I'm going to resume probably tomorrow or Sunday, probably tomorrow. And I just finished planning my content for March, and it's going to go up in March, probably next week. I'm aiming to have it done in that time. I don't think it should be too difficult to do that. So yeah, I am going to do just a little bit of makeup right now. I'm not going to do anything crazy, probably pretty similar to what's in my thumbnail. I'm just going to go grab a bite to eat. I'm not even really hungry. Of course, the thing about nights like tonight is I always say, oh, I'm just gonna grab a bite to eat with whoever, which tonight I'm actually going by myself. But like, let's say my friend was coming, or like, let's say one of my friends hits me up, like when I am at the restaurant, it always turns into like a big production and I end up being out like really late. But I don't think that's gonna happen tonight. So right now I'm just putting on a little bit of makeup, and only because I have a breakout because it's not time of the month, and then also because I have really bad hives because I have to go get my Zyrtec because it's almost allergy season, and I swear, like, I start getting hives like March 1st and like full-blown allergies on March 1st, and hives is usually like the first sign that I need to get on allergy medicine within 24 hours, or I'm going to be a mess, you know, from not taking my allergy medicine. Oh no, my brushes are over there, which means I have to get up, which means you're gonna see my big nasty bed. Oh, frick. All right, close your eyes. Just everyone close your eyes really quick. Oh, don't look. I said shut your eyes. You're supposed to close them. It's not cool, you guys. You're supposed to shut your eyes. That wasn't funny. I don't even know what I was saying because I got so upset by that. Oh yeah, so I have hives really bad and they itch, and that's why I'm putting on makeup, because I don't know. I don't even really like wearing makeup anymore. It's not something that I've been doing a lot of recently. I go through phases where I'll like wear a ton of it, and then I don't know if I burn out or just what, but then I just like won't wear it at all. Really only to film, or if I'm like going out to eat, which sometimes not even then. Like the last few days that I've gone out to eat, I haven't really done much with my makeup. So for my like foundation, I've been using my CoverGirl Clean and Fresh. This is like super easy for a night like tonight where I just want to throw something on and go. Like, I don't want to be sitting here like waiting for my foundation to set and just this and that. Like, I just want to put it on and go. And then I put on my Too Faced Born This Way concealer. This is the powder foundation is in the shade medium, and then 160 medium, and then this is the shade Swan for concealer. This is definitely a concealer that I've been using for a while now, and I have to say that it's definitely probably my favorite. I think I honestly like it a little bit more than Too Faced because, or sorry, Tarte Shape Tape, just because I feel like it just lasts longer on my skin and it doesn't get cakey the way that Shape Tape does. I feel like Shape Tape can really get cakey quickly, and it's a mess like whenever you open it, like after you've used it a few times, it starts to ooze out the tube, and then it gets all over my makeup bag. So they need to change the design of that tube because that's annoying. I do like that concealer, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I'll never buy it again, but I do prefer the Too Faced Born This Way. I know that those are two concealers people have compared a lot over the years, but that's just my opinion on it. You can see like where I missed my foundation. And then for eyebrows, I've been wearing eyeliner for eyebrows, and it has changed my entire life. When I actually do wear makeup, it's so much easier because since I'm using eyeliner, it's a lot easier to get my brows drawn on than when I was using pencil for me, personally. So if you have trouble with pencil, maybe give eyeliner a try. You have to find the right shade, obviously. Like, you can't wear blue eyeliner for your eyebrows, but this is e.l.f. retractable eyeliner in the shade Coffee, and I've been using this on my eyebrows for a little while now. So vlog week is almost complete. I think the last time I did one of these videos, I was about to start vlog week, or I announced that I was going to be doing vlog week each month or something. I don't know. But anyway, I accidentally deleted that live video. So this is actually my second video getting ready with you guys live. And shoot, see, that's the other thing. It's like I always forget what I was saying, and I can't like cut out the part that I forgot what I was saying. It's really hard for me to talk and do makeup at the same time, which I don't know why I would choose live videos for doing makeup, but whatever. Thank you so much, Edward. That is so nice. Aw. Because of my eyelashes. Thank you. Anyway, what was I saying? That's really gonna bug me. Oh yeah, vlog week. So vlog week is complete almost. I would have been done tonight. Today would have been the last upload, but yesterday I couldn't get my video to upload because of some technical difficulties. I think it might have been like partially YouTube because somebody else like was having trouble with YouTube, and I'm thinking that it was probably YouTube because she couldn't upload her video either, and my friend Haley. So vlog week is almost done, and I was gonna make a point about that, but I had a lot of fun uploading because I didn't do just vlogs. I did like a home goods shop with me, and I did another sit down video. Oh, it was a mukbang, and I definitely plan to do vlog week every month for the rest of the year, except for, well, there'll be a few months where there isn't a vlog week, because 2 of the months in the year I do every day, which is July and December for Vlogmas, and Vlogmas in July. And then I also will not be doing it in November leading up to Vlogmas. I won't want to like burn out. And I'm thinking maybe possibly not doing it in June either, for the same reason that I wouldn't in November, and that's because the following month I'll be doing daily uploads. So I am really excited though, because I have a lot of really good videos planned for March, not just vlog week, but like all the days of March that I'm uploading. And I don't know, it's sorry, no, you're not supposed to crack your knuckles, but it's hard because I work full time, so I would probably upload almost every day if I could, like 5 days a week at minimum. And I can't because I don't have the time to like make sure I'm staying on top of like each video that I post, and I don't really have somebody that could help me, like a husband or something, you know. Like Julie and Hunter, they're a married couple here on YouTube, and I think I talk about them just about every chance I get on YouTube, but they have each other to like lean on. Like if Julie is super busy with something, she can say, hey Hunter, will you answer some comments or something, and vice versa. And like I don't have that, so I can't really do that. And if I did though, if I had somebody to help me, I definitely would upload more than 3 times a week. I really like to upload. I really like coming up with video ideas and editing them. Like, the editing process is my favorite. I'm not as big of a fan of sitting down to do it, like especially clothing videos, because they are so much time and effort physically. And I just like get really tired doing them because, you know, you're constantly changing outfits and stuff. So I've been breaking those up into a couple of days instead of trying to film them all in one day like previously. And last week I went back to filming them all in one day, and I could just tell because the outfits were cute, but they just weren't as, like, there weren't as many. And I think I was just in a hurry to get it up. So instead of taking my time and filming it over the course of 2 days, I filmed it all in one day and tried to get too much in 1 week because I was supposed to actually be going out of town this week. So I think that's what was giving me, like, making me nervous, because I wanted to get it up and get other videos filmed before I went out of town. But I ended up not going out of town, so fortunately my YouTube channel did not suffer much aside from that video, because I thought for sure I was going to miss an upload, and I was trying so hard, like, because I didn't think about the fact that when I was going to go on this potential trip that it was going to be vlog week. And I don't know, I meant to do vlog week last week actually, and I'm sure you don't care about all these boring details, but yeah. So long story short, when I do fashion videos in the future, I'm definitely going to make sure that I can break it up into 2 days, and if I can't, I'm not going to do them. So like this weekend, I'm planning on doing a little shopping trip to Cleveland on Sunday, so I'm not going to film a fashion video this weekend that's like involves multiple outfits. I am going to do like an accessories video though, so stay tuned for that. So I also mentioned that I'm doing my closet clean out. That'll be up this month sometime, this coming month. And then there was one other video I wanted to tell you guys about. I just went to the thrift shop this week, and which I visit one more thrift shop in tomorrow's vlog that I'm going to aim to get up. Hopefully I'll get it up if everything goes as planned. And I am thrifting for spring fashion trends. So that'll be another fashion video that's going to be up this month sometime. I thought it would be fun to try to find spring fashion trends at the thrift shop. And honestly, there's a lot of really interesting trends this spring and summer. And I'm excited because I feel like they're definitely items that you can find easily at the thrift shop. The thing about like trying to find certain types of items at the thrift shop is you have to go often and spend a decent amount of time in each shop to like really look and make sure you're not missing anything, which is how thrifting is in general. But I feel like you have to be even more meticulous when you're looking for a specific item or a specific type of item. Like multiple items is what I'm aiming for, so it's always really challenging, but like in a good way to do like thrifted videos, because anytime I do them, it's usually like there's like a target in mind. Like normally it'd be like a celebrity thrifted video, so I'll like try to go to the thrift shop and try to find videos. I don't try to find videos at the thrift shop. I make videos at the thrift shop, but I don't try to find them there. I'll try to find items to recreate outfits from a certain celebrity. Like I've done Gigi Hadid, I've done Ariana Grande and Kim Kardashian now, and I just picked my next celebrity, so that video will probably be up more closer to April. I could potentially get it up in March, but like I know that it's gonna take longer than that probably. I mean, unless I get like super lucky, which like I said is definitely possible. But yeah, I'm really excited. I think this is gonna be a really good one. I'm excited for it. So should definitely guess in the comments who you think it's gonna be. I'm gonna announce it soon, but the thing about announcing it is I would have to upload it soon, and I don't feel like that's gonna happen for at least another month. So try to guess who you think it's going to be in the comments. Whether you're watching this now or later, comment, because I always upload my live videos to my channel. Oh my gosh, my eye is so irritated. I think I need to change my contact, which is annoying because that means I will be wearing the last contact that I have in my box, which means that I have to order more, which means I can't spend as much money at Zara on Sunday, which means that stinks. If I even find anything at Zara, I don't know. I really like Zara. I like Zara a lot. I think they have really nice stuff. All the items I've bought there are really great quality, except for the pants that I got there once did rip in the side, but I think that was just because of the way I sit at work. Like, we sit in high top chairs, so that was probably me. But also, my brother's coming by, so sorry if he starts yelling to my mom downstairs. But the thing about Zara is, as I was saying, that it's hit or miss for me. Like, it really is. Sometimes I find things and sometimes I don't. And a lot of the times I don't, honestly. And I feel like the things that I want are like over $100. And so I can't spend that kind of money right now at a store. So that's why I don't really shop there much. And I've only ever done one Zara haul. And it did pretty well. It's one of my higher viewed videos on my channel, and I really liked the stuff I got there, and I still wear it, and I still have it and love it. And it still looks brand new, but it's just that store is just quite pricey. And I've always felt that some of their stuff is a little bit overpriced. Like, I get that it's good quality and everything, but then I'm like, I don't know if it's not any better than some of the things I bought at fast fashion places like Forever 21 or Misguided or Shein. Like, some of the stuff I have from Shein I've had for ages, and like, you'll see that in my closet clean out video when I get that up. I have had some of those items for like a very long time, and they're from fast fashion places. So I don't know, like, I like Zara, but sometimes it's like slightly overrated. Like, I'm not really sure why people are so obsessed with it. I've never really understood why. I like Zara. I think they have good quality items. I think their stuff is really on trend and cute. Okay, bye, Edward. All right, see ya. Good luck making your new video. I'll be watching it. You have a good weekend too. So yeah, I don't know. I just think that Zara's like it's a little bit overrated. It's not. It's worth some of the hype, but it's not worth all the hype. You know, like, I don't know. I just don't get it sometimes. Sorry if you love Zara. If you love Zara, I'm glad. I want to love Zara as much as you do, but I don't. So I just try to go there because they, like, I don't know, sometimes I find good things in there, and I would love to do another haul from Zara because they do really well. And yes, I would do a Zara haul just for the views, but I'm not going to do it just for the views in the sense that I just want the views, and I'm going to say I like all these items if I don't like them. Like, I want it to be stuff that I'm going to keep and like and wear and enjoy, and, you know, I don't want to just get it because it's a trendy YouTube video that I could do. There's a lot of other trendy YouTube videos where I wouldn't be spending that kind of money. I don't know. And then anyway, like, a lot of the trendy videos don't even do as well as like I think they're gonna do. So as I keep saying, like, I like Zara, I do, and I'm gonna keep shopping there and keep hoping that I end up falling in love with the store the way that a lot of other women love it, and I haven't gotten there yet. I do like it, but I don't know. I've just never really fully been able to understand the hype. So now I'm actually using my eyeliner for my eye, because the eyeliner that I have that's brown is actually in need of some sharpening, and I don't really want to do that on live. So Oh, I don't know, you guys. It's been a very, very hectic week between vlog week and work and just some like social life stuff. I've been busy. Like all by choice. All by choice. Thank God. It's not like stuff that I don't like doing that I've been busy, but it's like, oh my gosh, like I just like thought about it for a second and I haven't stopped all week, and I prefer my life to be like that. I want to be a homebody. I've always wanted to be a homebody and like enjoy staying home. And I love my home. I am very blessed. I have an incredible home life. Always have. I still live at home with my parents, and that's not going to change for a while. And so I'm really thankful that I have like the life that I do. But yeah, I don't like staying home. It's just not my personality. I think that's another reason why I don't move out, because I wouldn't be able to like save money, pay bills, and like be able to go out and do things. And that's just me being really real and honest. Like sometimes I think like, oh, I'm gonna be 25, you know, I should really be making moves to like get a house or an apartment or something. And then I'm like, I have it so good here, and it's kind of like one of those things, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay, so tonight I'm not switching it up. I'm going out to eat by myself. So normally when I go out to eat by myself, someone just asked, I don't know if you can see the live chat when you go back and watch these later on, but my friend Haley just asked me where I'm eating tonight, and I'm eating at Table 6. That's my favorite restaurant. I love it there. I don't like to really switch it up when I'm going out to eat by myself, just because I'm really comfortable there and I know like all the employees, and I know that like they're going to take care of me if something would happen. Like if someone's like trying to follow me to my car or like whatever, like I trust them, you know. Not that that's ever happened there, but if it were to, I know they've got my back, you know, because they know me, like we're friends. I have, yeah, you definitely could have guessed, but yeah, so Table 6 is my favorite restaurant. I probably shouldn't say on live. I just thought about that. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, I don't want any creepers following me to my car, but here's where I'm going to be and the time I'm going to be there. Anyways, not that that wasn't directed at you at all, by the way, Haley. That was totally directed at myself. For not, I guess being more discreet. I just like blurted it out so fast too. Like there wasn't even any, there wasn't anything there about it. Table 6 is great though. It's if you're ever in the area, you've got to go. The service is absolutely phenomenal. That's honestly why I love it so much, is because the service is so perfect. I've never had a problem at that restaurant. I have always felt well taken care of. If there was ever a problem, it was always fixed. Like, you know, anytime I've had something made wrong, which I never even have, but I know that if I did, they'd fix it. And like this one time, oh my gosh, I gotta tell a date story real quick, and then I'm gonna be done. But this one time I went on this date with this guy, and okay, so anytime a story starts off like that, I'm obviously still single, and for good reason, and it's not me, okay? They all try to make me think it's me, but it's not me. This guy didn't do that, though. He did something worse, actually. In my book, it's worse. So he's like, let's go out. I'm like, okay, I'll take you on a date. I said, okay, well, he's like, where do you want to go? And I was like, well, Table 6 has half-price meals on Mondays. This was probably about 2 years ago. And I love Table 6's meals. They have really good Moscow mules and different flavored meals. So I was like, let's go there. They're half price, whatever. And so at Table 6 back then, I don't know if it's still like this just because of COVID, but you could only get half-priced meals at the bar. Same with happy hour and Taco Tuesday. You could only participate in a lot of the specials at the bar. Well, this kid had never been there before, I don't think, and I didn't tell him that because I didn't want him to be like, okay, so here's what happened. So I didn't tell him that. I'll preface the story just with that. So we get there, and the host was like, do you want to sit on the patio or do you want to sit like inside? And it was the summertime, so he's like, oh, let's sit on the patio. Like he answered right away. Like he was very adamant that he wanted to sit on the patio. And since we were on a date, like guys that like get really funny about the girl like making reference to him being cheap. So I didn't say anything because I didn't want to offend him that he like, I didn't want to be like, oh, but half price meals are only at the bar, suggesting that he was only, like, that he was trying to save his money. I didn't want him to think that I thought that, because guys get offended by that. Like, I've had guys be like, I want to hang out with you, and I'd be like, okay, like, or like somehow it would, like, it would come up in conversation where I would say, like, I'm gonna pay for myself or something, and they'd be like, no, we're going on a date, like. And then I had another guy I dated, like, we actually were like kind of boyfriend girlfriend, and I asked the server to split the check, and he was pissed at me. He wouldn't even talk to me on the way back to his house. So I never did anything like that again. And I was like, okay, I get it. Like, that's a sensitive subject for males. I understand that. I would be the same way if I was a male paying for somebody. I get offended if I try to buy something for someone and they don't let me. Like, I don't get offended, but I'm like, come on, let me buy for you. Like, don't be like that. Anyway, I didn't want to offend him. I just met the guy. So I'm like, okay, this dude really wants to sit out on the patio. I don't want to, like, I'm very go with the flow. I couldn't care less. I would have preferred to sit on the patio, but I wouldn't have cared either way. Truly, I wouldn't have. And so I was like, okay, that's fine. He's like, is that cool? I'm like, yeah, totally fine, whatever. So we go out, we sit down, everything's going decently well. I think he may have, there was like one thing that he said, I can't remember what it was. This is a while ago now, but he said something really weird, and I was like, whatever, like, it's not that big a deal. And he was a lot different than I expected him to be. He was a lot more, I thought he was going to be like a really nice, laid-back dude, but he was actually kind of, oh, that's what it was. He talked about himself the whole time. Like, the whole time. He didn't ask me anything about me. And I was a little bit less experienced back then. Now I'd be like, oh, no, this is a no. So, but at that point, I'm like, well, give him a chance. You don't know him, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's a deal breaker for me now. If you can't ask a girl about her, even just like 2 questions, you don't gotta, like, you don't even have to care. Just be polite. Like, this guy was so far from polite. And that should have been a sign. Should have been a sign. So the rest of the date went, like, fine. Like, I just was like, whatever, nodding in agreement. And so she brings us our check. Now, like I said before, if you missed me saying this, half-price meals were only at the bar, and we get our check, and he made like a huge deal because our meals were not half price. He was like, I forget how much the bill was. Like, let's just say it was, I think we each had 2. Yeah, we each had 2, so that would have been 2 times 2 is 4. That's not what I meant. 4 times 9 is 24, right? I don't know. Let's just, whatever. It was like $25 just for the drinks, and then we got like an app or 2 to split. And that was it. Like, we didn't get anything else. We didn't even get meals. So it was like $60. And that's a lot of money, I understand. But it's a first date. It's at a nice restaurant. And, like, it's kind of common sense to maybe ask, like, hey, is happy hour through the whole restaurant or whatever? Like, that is the first thing I think. And maybe it's just because Table 6 is my favorite restaurant. I don't really know. But let's just say that it's not. Like, I just like, oh, okay, well, this restaurant does it this way, so I'm just going to make sure this place doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. If you don't think like that, that's fine. I'm just, like, kind of, like, prepare for the most expensive scenario. So this kid, like, gets, okay, even if he was upset, I understand maybe he only had $61 in his bank account and the bill was $60. I get being, like, stressed about that. But, like, bro, don't make a big deal about it in front of the girl you're on a date with. Like, just don't do that. Like, that's rude. So he's like, this is so expensive. He goes, I thought these meals were half price. She goes, oh, well, you have to sit at the bar. And he's like, you didn't tell me that. And he was, like, mad that she didn't tell him. And she's like, well, I'm so sorry. Like, I thought you knew. I should have told you. You know, yes, my fault, whatever. She totally took full responsibility. And he was still, like, he just went, after she walked away, he's like, I can't believe she did that. I'm only tipping her 10%. And I thought he was, like, joking around. This dude was flat out serious that he was only going to tip her 10%. So she comes back. Now, in the state of Ohio, and I know this because I served, you cannot comp an entire alcoholic beverage outside of happy hour. So it is, I believe it's illegal unless they've changed the laws, or I misunderstood it at the time when I was told. It is illegal to comp an alcoholic beverage on a receipted check, on a restaurant check. You cannot give someone a free drink. There's like certain stipulations, and I don't know, there might be a way around it, but for the most part, you cannot do that. So it wasn't like she could just grant us that, like, I guess the customer is always right card, because it's actually a law, and I'm sorry, but the customer's rights go out the window when you're breaking the law, and you're going to lose your liquor license, okay? Like, that's just how it goes. I'm sorry. Don't hate me for saying that. And the server's going to lose a heck of a lot of money. I don't think it was a money thing for this server, though. I think she could not comp it for us, like, legally. So she comes back and she's like, my manager, I talked to him. He said that we cannot take any drinks off the bill, and they could not split it. Like, they couldn't take the price down for us. So I think what she did was she comped an appetizer. So the appetizer we had was free. So it came down to like $24. So I think he was pretty much just paying for the drinks. And he was still livid, pissed, tipped her 10%. I was like, I think the whole thing was kind of, like, it was kind of hard for me to wrap my head around the whole date. And I don't know why, because now I'm just like, no. Like, I just would have flat out, I would have never spoken to him again. But then he's like, do you want to go somewhere else? So obviously he had more than $60 in his bank account, unless I paid for the next place. I can't remember. I might have. So he's like, you want to go somewhere else? I'm like, sure. So we go over to this other brewery, and we hung out a little bit more, and then he kissed me, and that was not a good kiss at all. I don't want to get too personal on here, but no. So, gosh, that was such an odd date. It really was. And then, like, I think I finally, like, snapped out of it when we were at the brewery. And I text my friend, and I'm like, she's like, you want to hang out? I'm like, I'm on this date. It's not going so well. I was like, why don't you and John come meet me here? Her boyfriend she was dating at the time. She's like, it's going bad? I'm like, yeah. She's like, okay, we'll be there in 5 minutes. I'm like, cool. Thank God I get a way out of here. So he was like, I don't remember how this happened, but somehow we ended up going from inside the brewery to his car, and that's where he kissed me. Because I told him my friend, maybe I didn't say them. I don't think I told him my friend was coming. I was going to, but then I think like I finally like fully snapped out of it. Like after I said it out loud to my friend that I wasn't having a good time. But then I'm like, whatever, like, let me just give it one more go. I must have wanted to kiss somebody that night. I don't know. Because, like, I knew or no, I thought he was just going to leave. Like, I was going to walk him out to his car and he'd leave. And then I'd just go back inside and wait for my friend. But then he's like, do you want to get in my car? Which, why I said yes, I don't know. That's the first thing they teach you in school. They don't even teach you the alphabet. They teach you don't go with strangers. Well, thankfully nothing happened to me. But I did get in his car. And that's when the kissing happened. And that was when I was like, I got to get out of this situation. So I was like, my friend's here. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah, my friend's here. I got to go. He must have been mad about that because I don't think we ever talked after that. Yeah, that was an interesting one. That was odd. He was odd. Like, he wasn't mean or anything. Like, he was rude to, like, our server. Oh, that was the other thing. Like, when he tipped her 10%, he wrote her, like, this long note. And I don't know what the note said because I was too embarrassed to read it. I was like, I've got to get out of here because I'm a regular at that restaurant. Even back then I was. And especially back then. I think I went there back then even more than I do now. And I was like, they know me here. Like, they're going to know that I was part of this scenario. And I didn't want them thinking that I was the one upset about it because I wasn't. I couldn't care less. I mean, even if I had to pay for it, I would have darn well paid for the $60 bill, and I would have asked my friends for money. I would have scraped all the pennies I could to, number one, never, ever do that to a server. I don't care if you've ever served or not. You know that that's crappy. That is a crappy jerk move. And two, more importantly, maybe you're on a date with somebody that you just met. Okay. Maybe he didn't like me though. Maybe he knew too. And he didn't care what I thought of him, or didn't care how he came off, because he knew we were never going to talk again. I just still, though, why would you keep hanging out with someone? Because men only want one thing most of the time. Not all men, but a lot of men. I don't like to put all men in the same category, but all the men that want to hang out with me so far, that's been the story. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this live video. I didn't really intend to go into like that dating story, but I'm glad I did because I forgot about it. So it was kind of funny to like remember that. There's more where that came from. And you know what? I'm uploading a video tomorrow, hopefully the last day of vlog week. Fingers crossed that it all goes well. And also Sunday, there will be another video up. And there was one other thing I wanted to tell you. I think that's it. Follow me on Instagram, I guess. I don't know. It's really weird ending a live because it's different than a regular video. But whatever. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Have a great Friday night. Stay safe. Don't drink and drive. Wear your mask, I guess. I don't know. Whatever you want. Bye. No, not whatever you want. Wear your mask. That's not what I meant by that. While I'm about to hit end, I just wanted to say that. Okay, bye.